Hi everyone, I'm Hannah, the museum educator here at the Transcona Museum. Welcome to the third and last day of Craft With Us Digging History Week. Today we will be making pinch pots. So they're just little clay pots that you can make in any shape or form that you want, and you just let them dry and then you can paint them however you like. So for this craft you will need clay. I just have a ball of self-drying clay. You can get this clay at the dollar store, Michael's, pretty much anywhere that sells craft supplies, so it's not too hard to find. And then you will need paint in whatever colors you want to paint your pinch pot and paintbrushes to do that. So to begin, I'll just point the camera downwards. All right, so to start our pinch pot, you're going to want to roll the clay into a ball. So just using your hands or pushing it against the table, keep rolling it until it becomes a sphere. So today we don't really make our own plates and bowls. Some people might, but most of us just buy our plates, bowls, glasses, coffee cups at the store. But throughout history, humans have made their own pottery with clay and other materials so they can have plates and bowls and other utensils or vessels to eat or drink from. And pinch pots are actually one of the oldest ways of making pottery. So today you'll be learning how to make one of the oldest pottery forms. All right, and it's very simple. So you have your clay ball. You can have it any size you like depending on what shape you want to mold it into, but we're all gonna start in the same way. So you're going to stick your thumb into the middle of your ball, not all the way through, but down pretty far. And then, like the name says, pinch pot, you're just gonna start pinching the sides like this. And then from there, you can start shaping your pinch pot into any shape you'd like. So as you can see, I'm pinching, it's getting bigger, the hole is getting bigger, you're getting more of a bowl shape. So you're just gonna keep doing that until it forms into whatever shape you want. Maybe you're gonna make a cup, maybe you're gonna make a bowl. It might take some trial and error, just cause maybe you'll do the sides a bit too thin one time or something, but it's okay. Clay, you can always restart. So as you can see, I've kind of started my pot. This is the one that I made earlier, so it's got a flat bottom and it's more of like a little bowl. So I'm just gonna kind of press it into the table so I have a flat bottom again, because that's how I want this bowl to be. But I want this bowl to have higher edges than this one. You see the edges are quite short. I want higher edges on the pinch pot I'm gonna make today. So you're just gonna keep pinching, pinching, pinching. Some other ways of making pottery include molding, coiling, or slab building. And did you know there's actually evidence that pinch pot making started thousands of years ago? And archaeologists today still find lots of pieces of pottery. Actually, that's one of the most common things archaeologists find. And you may ask, what exactly is archaeology? Well, archaeology is the study of human activity through the recovery and analysis of material culture, including artifacts, architecture, and cultural landscapes. So these bowls would have been artifacts that were a part of people's cultural landscapes, because every culture had a different way of making their pottery and also a different decoration style. So you can kind of, once you're starting to pinch the sides, they're going upwards, and you're making more of your bowl shape if that's what you're going for today. You can kind of decide if you want to make a design around the edges. Like, do you want to have it rippling? Do you want to like fold it, have a folding design? It's completely up to you. I think I'm going to try and make it have like a ripple, so some places of the edges will be higher than others. So you're just kind of working it. Definitely some trial and error if you've never done this before. I mean, I can't say I'm the greatest at making pinch pots either, so it's just gonna take a little bit of working around. And you can find colorful clay too, so you don't just have to have, you know, like gray clay that I'm using. You can have some colorful clay. If you don't have any, of course you can paint it after, like I did with the demonstration bowl. Okay, so here's the pinch pot I have so far. Some of the designs you can do on it, you can kind of, before it dries, do some carvings on the sides, or you can paint it any color you want. You can put like polka dots and stripes like I did on mine. You can do absolutely anything you want. All right, so once you kind of have your pot into your desired shape, see I have a example of more of a shorter edge with like ripples around it and a bigger bottom. Then let's try and make another shape just to play around with it and see kind of what you can do. So again, we're going to start by rolling it out to a ball. All right, doesn't have to be a perfect ball, so this should be good. Okay, you're gonna pinch your thumb into it again, once again, like that. And then you're just gonna start pinching the sides with your thumb and your index finger. Depending on what kind of clay you are working with, some clays you can bake, some are just self-hardening. So just follow the instructions on the clay package. So once it actually, you cook it or it dries, then you can paint it. So I won't be painting it in my clay in this video today, just because it does take a couple days to air dry completely, and if you're cooking it, obviously that'll take a little bit of time too. So I'm just going to show you how to make pinch pots today and an example of what you might want to paint it or decorate it like. All right, so this bowl is going to be more of a straight up a deeper bowl, I guess, than the previous one I made, which was more of a shallow bowl, which you could use as, you know, to put candies in, or like nuts or something, or maybe you have little earrings, or you have little trinkets. If you have more clay too, you could always put a handle on your bowl or on your pot and make it a cup, like a coffee cup. That'd be cool. All right. So here is my second pinch pot. As you can see, it's more of a deeper bowl. It's got a flatter bottom, and I didn't do the kind of rippling around the edges. It's just more of a regular bowl. So there you go. Like I said, let that dry for a couple days if it's self-hardening clay, or put it in the oven and follow the instructions on the clay package. Once it's dry, paint it however, or decorate it however you'd like. And once you're done, feel free to take a picture of it and tag the museum and post it on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and tag the museum at Transcona Museum so we can see your work. All right, so thank you for joining us for the last day of Craft With Us Digging History Week. I hope you enjoyed making your version of a pinch pot. Next week is Music Week. So it starts on Wednesday, not Monday, because Monday's a holiday. So on Wednesday we'll be making a pan flute out of straws, and on Friday we'll be making a shaker or a maraca out of a toilet paper roll. So if you're interested in doing some of those crafts, we do have in-person crafting available. So you can reserve your in-person crafting spot online on our website at transconamuseum.mb.ca. If you want to craft along with us here on Facebook Live, you can also purchase craft kits for $5 on our website, so that you have all of the supplies you need for the week of crafts. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon.